Hey Scott, how's it going? This is Gavin Kraft. We spoke earlier today on the phone in regard to sending this video over for you. So I'm just going to jump right into it and show you three things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. So I've found that a lot of local business owners are so busy actually running their business that they don't really have the time to learn how the internet can help them grow. And oftentimes, the only hesitation they have when it comes to working with someone is they just don't know who they can trust or who's actually an expert. So I've found that by giving business owners this simple free attack plan of real actionable steps they can actually take to grow their business, often leads to many of those business owners reaching back out whenever they need help with their marketing. So if by the end of the video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeves that could really help your business grow, just shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if you'd rather just take this free attack plan and run with it yourself, that's totally fine too. All I'm asking for from you is just some feedback on the video once you're all finished watching. All right, now let's jump into those three things that will set your company apart from the competition without wasting any more of your time or mine. All right, so the first thing I want to go over is content. So you need at least 1,500 words on your homepage to be optimized with Google. So I went ahead, I copied all the words on your page, put it in a word counter, and you're currently sitting at 312 words. So that's a great start. But again, having right around 1,500 words will allow Google to fully optimize your page to start ranking it up higher and higher. Now, if we take a look at one of your competitors, this is Rare Breed. The reason I chose to compare against them is because anytime I searched a keyword around plumbing services, Bountiful, Utah, they're pulling up in the #1 organically searched position, which is exactly where you should be. So I'm going to show you everything that we have to do to beat them out. So going back to their page, I did the same thing. I copied all their content, put it in a word counter, and they're sitting at 878 words. So again, that's a very beatable number as Google's really looking for right around 1,500 words for real optimization. But also important to note that including quality keywords throughout your content will help Google understand exactly what your page is all about. So when those keywords match for what people are actually searching for, your page becomes more relevant, which means higher rankings, more clicks, and ultimately more customers finding you instead of your competitors. So if you take a look at this software I use over here called Ahrefs, I have your URL in here. So within your current content, you have 2 organic keywords found. And those two keywords are responsible for an additional 7 clicks to your website each month. But if we look at the competitors, they have 56 organic keywords, and those keywords are responsible for an additional 20 clicks to their website each month. So what you can do in this case is click on their organic keywords, and you can see exactly what's working for them. So you can go through this list of keywords and find all of the ones that are relevant to your site and the services that you offer, and then find the ones with the highest search volume, the lowest KD score, and then implement those specific keywords within your 1,500 words of content for real optimization so Google can start ranking you up higher and higher in the organic search spots. So that leads me to my second point, which is citations. So what citations are, it's pretty much your name, address, and phone number, and anywhere that information can be found online. So you might be asking, well, why is that important? Well, when you have more citations, Google will rank you higher in the Google Map pack here. So as you can see, CG Plumbing LLC currently has the most citations, and that's why they're in this #1 spot here. But not too far behind them, Rare Breed Plumbing is coming up for that #1 top spot. So if you take a look at this tool over here I use called WhiteSpark, you can see that Right Way Plumbing has 18 citation sources. So I like to get right around 100 to 200 of these citation sources so that you can dominate this Google Map Pack spot and hold down this position. And then when Rare Breed Plumbing tries to come up and outrank you, you're going to have a lot of citations backing you, so it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to push you out of that top spot. So that brings me to my third point, which is backlinks. So in simple terms, what a backlink is, it's when site A is giving credibility to site B. So say, for example, there's a well-known blog post in Bountiful, and they do plumbing reviews. Now, they talk about Right Way Plumbing in their article. Now, the authority and credibility that they have is now going to be transferred to your website. Google is going to recognize that and then reward you by ranking you up higher in the Google search. So it's also important to note that not all backlinks are created the same. Say Pizza Hut wrote an article around right way plumbing. Now, yes, that would be a backlink, but it's not really a relevant backlink since you're not slinging pizzas, you're dealing with plumbing. So the moral of the story is having more quality backlinks is a lot more important than quantity of backlinks. And then we can see backlink data over here in Ahrefs again. You can see that you have 55 backlinks, but only 47 of those are actually giving you that real authority to start ranking you up. Then we take a look at the competitors. They have 630 backlinks, but only 152 of those are responsible for them ranking and getting that authority to move up. So what you can do here is click, and you can see all of the authoritative backlinks that they have. And then you can go register your business in all of these same directories and acquire all 152 authoritative backlinks that your number one competitor has. And then I like to get an additional 100 to 200 of these on top so that you can just dominate the competition in all three of these aspects that I'm talking about. So just to start wrapping things up, number one, we went over the importance of content, having right around 1,500 words for real optimization, and then including those quality keywords so that Google knows who to send over to your site. Number two, citations, having at least 100 to 200 of these so that you can dominate the top spot in the Google Map Pack. And then number three, backlinks. You guys just need more relevant sites pointing at you guys, giving you the authority to rank up organically within the Google search. So I bet you're wondering, well, what now? So you've got two options. You can either take everything I showed you today and start applying these strategies yourself. And honestly, that'd be awesome. You could possibly start seeing your business climb towards that number one spot on Google starting today. But if you'd rather take the faster route to allow yourself to actually stay focused on your business and save yourself the time, I'd love to chat with you more one-on-one just to answer any quick questions you might have and get to know you and your business goals a little bit better. That way, I can get a more clear idea of the results you can realistically expect and put together a more detailed plan for your future growth. So with that all being said, you can reach me directly at 435-640-5329. Once again, my name is Gavin Kraft, and I really look forward to hearing back from you, Scott. Have a great rest of your day.